You ever think sometimes how you got like too much stuff? These next sets of comics were in the dollar bin, and then they had 50% off. And then if you're a subscriber, which I am, you get an extra 10% off. So I got these books for like 40 cents. And I flipped through quite a few long boxes to pick these out. And these books, all these books I'm about to show you guys from here on out are high grade copies. They're at least 9.4 or higher, with the exception of a couple, and I'll show you those later. But I really wanted to, because I used to read these Wolverine stories back in the day, and I really want to have the opportunity to get Wolverine number 1 through 100. I don't really care much for beyond that, because this is just what I grew up with. So I was like, you know, anytime you could start a collection out of the 25 or 40 or 50 cent bin with high grade copies, that's kind of a no-brainer to me. So I jumped all over that. So I picked these up. Oh snap, almost freaking, well, I just downgraded that one a little bit. Golly. Oh my god. Oh, anyways. I got Wolverine 52, and then I got what is this? Oh yeah, Spiderman McFarlane art. Really cool. Perceptions part 3 of 5. I couldn't find part 1 and 2, but I got 3, 4, and 5, and I'll show you guys those here in just a minute. And then I picked up right here Perceptions number 4, and again these copies are just sick. These are just like 9.6 or 9.8 copies. These are super high grade, and I know they printed like millions of these. But they'd be great if you ever had like a McFarlane signature or something. Great books to have to get signed. I mean, I was just like flipping through this stuff, man, and just, God, McFarlane was a beast, man. His artwork, it's just crazy detail. I mean, you guys know McFarlane's artwork, man. That dude don't even play, man. That dude is just sick. Let me see if I can show you guys a nice like this one right here, Wolverine. Just a sick page, sick artwork. I mean, dude is a beast. So yeah. Yeah. And then I got Spiderman number 14 and then Spiderman number 16. I already have these, but these are in even higher grade than the ones that I previously bought. They're just really high grade copies. This one I got again because this is actually the last time that McFarlane did Marvel artwork on a regular basis, and I'll show you guys why. If you ever bought McFarlane's book that he put out a couple years ago, he actually talks about this in his book. There's a panel where Shatterstar is fighting the Juggernaut, and I'll show you guys what happens. This right here, you see Shatterstar right here where my thumb is. He comes in with his sword, and then you see the Juggernaut just underneath him, like the sword is going towards the eye, and then you see the blood splat just underneath that. That panel is actually supposed to show the sword penetrating the eye, and that was just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back with McFarlane. And he was like, you know what, I'm done, because you can do swords to the body and stuff like that, but I can't do it to the eye. And he talks about that in his book. So that was pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back. He left Marvel, and this was the last title, the last issue really that he ever worked on. And you can see at the bottom there, the editor put "Bye Todd," kind of just a little tribute to his go away. Basically in a way of doing their best to thank him, I guess, without it getting ugly or whatever. But that's why I got that, you know. And then now it's funny because now you don't even have the comic code, the approvals anymore. So people pretty much do anything that they want. So yeah. And then I picked up this. No real reason. I just thought it was a really awesome cover. And actually, I was flipping through, and the artwork is just, oh my god, the artwork is just so good. I mean, the artwork was just sick, so that's pretty much the reason why I got that. Not really a new Avengers reader, but that cover I just thought was really cool. And then I picked up Superman Action Comics, and then the Adventures of Superman 497. You guys know by now why I picked these up. They're Death of Superman titles. Got them for 40 cents each. You know, I really couldn't pass that up. Some collectors still look for these to read or buy for nostalgia purposes and stuff like that. So I went ahead and grabbed them. And then I picked up all new Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 107. And then I got kind of a back issue that came out a couple weeks ago. The reason why I got this is because I missed out on it, and I forgot to pick it up, and by the time I went back, they were sold out. This is another prelude to Doomsday, and I actually like the Superman story. I'm actually enjoying it pretty well, so I grabbed that. And then this one, again, I got for like 40 cents. This is a clean copy. This is actually the start of, I think the Sin Eater storyline where Eddie Brock talks about in Amazing 300. The story that he was a part of, that Peter Parker exposed Eddie Brock and basically ruined his career. This was like part one of that storyline, which he talks about in Amazing 300, giving his origin story and his background. So that's pretty much the reason why I got that. And I actually have this already, but the one I have is in nowhere near as fantastic condition as that one is. So that's why I grabbed that. And then next, you guys, finally, I picked up TMNT Volume 1, issue number 25, and TMNT Volume 1, issue number 11. Now, these are first printings. I was doing a little bit of research, and I found out that they quit with the second, third, fourth, and fifth printings with issue number 7. So all these are first printings, and I've never purchased the TMNT, any of the original books from back in the early 80s by creators Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. When they came out, I was just so young that I remember in the bookstore looking, and they were already at like third printing. And you know, you're talking like 89, 90, 91 when I was looking. I really didn't care about comics too much back then, and I never really had any interest of picking them up until my dad went ahead and bought me some from the Archie comic series, which really was my breakthrough into comic book reading and collecting. But I got these, you guys. Do you see the cover price says $6? I got these for like $2.85 a piece, and these are in at least 9.4 condition. I mean, they're nothing spectacular or anything. Like, they're not really worth much, but just to have first printings of original TMNT comics from way back in the day, to me, I just didn't really have a problem picking these up for $2.85. So I snagged those. And then finally, you guys, I grabbed TMNT issue number 9 and TMNT issue number 8. And again, these are just super high grade copies. These are at least 9.4 condition. And again, for like $2.85. I mean, really, it's like $1.35 more than the original cover price from 27 years ago. Yeah. So I was kind of flipping through it, and they're all in black and white. So I'm definitely going to be reading these just to kind of get a feel of TMNT from way back in the day as they were breaking into comics and with the cartoon and all that stuff. So yeah. But that's it, you guys. This video is getting kind of long. I'm probably gonna break it up into 2 parts. Oh, and I also bought this. I got this for like $5. I'm a huge Transformers fan, and they're like bot shots. You crash them into each other and then they flip up and transform. I'll show you guys the back of it. Yeah, I guess they hit each other and then they flip up and transform. The only reason why I got this is because I want to start doing a lot of giveaways. I want to start doing just like a lot of giveaways. You know, as long as they're affordable and they're cheap, I'll be more than glad just to do a crap load of giveaways, because you know I really love doing stuff like that, and I just haven't done much of it, and a lot of it has to do with because financially I just can't afford to buy stuff and give it away for free to to people. But I think I'm going to be getting into the habit of that here real soon. We'll see. Those are definitely my intentions. I'm not going to make any promises as far as when, but I will be doing free giveaways here soon. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out what I picked up on Free Comic Book Day. Some of you guys might be asking, like, Edwin, why didn't you get any footage from Free Comic Book Day? Well, here's the reason, you guys. It was so crowded and the space was so small. I just couldn't. It was just too much of a hassle. There was too many people there. I mean, I had my backpack on, so I was already kind of like bumping into people and stuff. It was just, there really just was no real opportunity to get good footage of this. Maybe next year I'll get some good footage, but definitely of Dallas and Houston, I would definitely be getting crazy amount of content and footage from those cons, so definitely keep an eye out for those. That's it, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite if you haven't already. I always appreciate it. Keep God first in your life as always. Enjoy your comic books though, and God bless you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.